What'd you say about Leo?
You ever see that joke about billionaires saying like, "Hey," it's like a sci-fi author says like, "I wrote this thing as a cautionary tale," and then the billionaires are like, "Hey, we were recreating the thing from the book that says don't make the thing." That joke. It was that, but it's like I wrote Leo Alvarez as a cautionary tale, and then the Echo Chord is like, "I want to date Leo Alvarez from the famous visual novel Do Not Date Leo Alvarez." And that relatively straightforward riff on the basic text of the game, of course, is uncontroversial in the fandom.
Right.
Yeah, there's been some big internal disputes on the Echo Discord over the years regarding Leo and who supports and who is against him from the text.
Oh no, I'm discovering all new conspiracies about like the idea that you personally hate that character and went out of your way to destroy him in the marketplace of ideas.
Me?
Yeah. Twitter's wilding on it hard.
I won't comment too much on it because I know you're still playing the game. So I let people make their own interpretations. That's the fun of it.
All right. Are we ready to escape the cave tonight? That's what we're doing. We're just going to get it all done tonight, right? One shot?
Yeah, it's just one. It'll be really short. It'll be 30 minutes, and then quick in and out, and then it'll be over.
Yep, nothing's going to go wrong.
No complications. But I imagine we're probably going to go for 2 to 3 hours tonight. We might take an intermission in the middle so people can take a pee break, get some snacks put in you. This is going to be a lot of fun, and since it's everyone's first time with this system, we're definitely going to be revisiting and refreshing on the rules as we go, because even I am completely fresh to this system. So don't worry if things aren't clicking right away. If you have any questions, feel free to speak up at any time. This is going to be quite the experience. All right. So I'm going to take 5, go get some refreshments, and then we will pick up with starting to explore Cape Karma.
Okay.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, fantastic.
All right, it's pee break time. Be right back.
Everybody go pee and think about, hold them in your toaster in your thoughts. He's having a pee break too. Wow.
Are you watching him? What's with the tone?
It's audience and performer synergy. They're in sync.
Okay.
It's cool seeing the map here, so it's going to be fun to explore this place.
Yeah, I wanted to have a good outline of all the places that are nearby. But as always with tabletop RPGs, you can go literally anywhere, so you can go straight off the map if that's where the plot takes us, where the winds of the players direct.
Cool.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just genuinely froze earlier. It's like the secret of like why I always want to play a character that's a few words is because I genuinely fuck up at improvising dialogue.
No worries. And you know what? It makes a lot of sense for the character, too. Welcome back.
He also
Thank
barely
you.
understands what's happening.
I almost spilled tea. Oh no.
You spilled the tea, Hunty?
For the tea. Come on.
I almost did. I'm drinking twisted tea. It's good. That's all I was gonna say. I just went to reach for it and smacked it and almost dripped it.
Oh yeah, I had to take 2 shots before this to get the courage up, so I know how you feel.
Hell yeah.
I did
yeah.
look for alcohol just now. I was unsuccessful.
These are pretty weak though. There's nothing too adult about them. 5% alcohol per volume. That's less than a beer.
D&D and drinking is a pastime as old as D&D.
Indeed. I think it's going well. People seem to be having a good time.
It made me fucking panic at that beginning. I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I? What's going on?
I love that the way that played out. It was like your imagined spot for the greatest thing you can imagine yourself doing is still a high school stadium.
So I didn't know if you were doing a hallucination or not, or whether you just forgot everything I told you. So I'm like, oh fuck. Better run with it either way.
That was fantastic.
I love that. I love how that turned out.
Kyle, what kind of microphone do you have?
I'm using a Blue Yeti right now. Is it doing okay?
It is doing okay. Do you have the top pointed at you?
Yes.
Or do you have you want to tilt it so that the logo is pointed at you?
Okay, excellent.
I could tell because we were getting a lot of reverb, and I was like, Ka has it pointed down at the floor. The microphone points out of the front of the Blue Yeti, not the top of it.
Okay, so how does this sound? Is this better?
So much better.
Awesome.
You're silk.
That's
You're
much
so
better.
smart.
And also just a Discord trick is that whenever you're gonna like yell, if you lean back, it helps it not get cut off by Discord, because Discord likes to just stop transmitting.
Yeah. Lean back, yell at ceiling.
When I was going like, it's gonna be huge, I literally got up from my chair and walked to the other side of my room.
Acting.
Yeah.
Acting.
And he's sitting in a puddle of red liquid that appears to be viscously seeping away from him slowly over time. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Dun dun dun.
Killed Goose.
Or did
Your
they?
BF got fucking wrecked.
We did it. Yay.
Put him all on the floor. There we go.
All right,
Settle
I have cut
down.
the VOD just so that everyone knows. The VOD is cut. We are now in the after show.
Hell yeah.
Right. We can fucking say like swears.
Yeah.
Because we weren't saying those before.
No.
Just leave
Darn it.
everyone in that cliffhanger question of whether he's dead or acting.
Do you
fun.
trust this man to act?
I don't know if I trust this man to act, but I do trust this man to coincidentally slip on a bunch of strawberry jam and then just knock himself out.
Never trust the strawberries.
That's a very Goose move. We call it the Goose move. All right. So did you guys have fun tonight?
Yeah, this was
Absolutely.
great.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
This is cool.
I've never done an escape room before, so I was like, shit, this shit's hard.
Yeah. It can be really tough. Like escape rooms are definitely the type of thing that you do and you're like at the very end of them, you're like, oh shit, like half of these clues made total sense and I should have guessed them, but they just don't come into your brain until you like spend all of your mental resources on figuring them out. So you end up like so exhausted and feeling so dumb when you actually solve them.
So let's explore that. Feeling dumb on clues you didn't get. You want me to reveal some clues that nobody picked up on?
Yes, 1000%.
So the tagline for McCree's, which is the name of the lead artist of Cake, is when you're here, it's your turn. So the three items that are actually here in the diner are what you use to turn the lock.
Ah, that's good.
And on the
Never
back of the
would've
lock,
fucking got that.
Yeah, no way.
On the back of the lock, it says thieves get their just desserts, and all three of the items you need to use
Are
were in the
desserts.
desserts.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So-
fuck,
Good,
that's
this is good.
Yeah, I would have gotten that one.
So I misunderstood the thieves thing to be pointing us to the cash register as like we need to steal in order to get the dessert. So that's where I got the dime.
Yep. So that was good. You got the dime out of that. Because you did need to find out that dime was one of the three items that does exist here.
I almost thought that was a warning, like something bad's gonna happen if you try to break this glass container.
There is absolutely a world in which you could have just come in here, broken the cake open, smashed your hand into it to grab the key, and speed run your way to the back room.
Manifesto, he's a technico. He's not a rudo. He's a good guy.
ruined this cake.
I mean, all things considered, we did manage to solve the puzzles.
Yeah.
You know, I
Proud
had
of
to
you.
use a resource to do it, but once we got the jukebox, it kind of came together.
Hmm. Well, Manifesto, he solved that observatory puzzle. And that was fucking hard.
He found a rock.
I did.
That was good.
Excellent. So, anything you guys would like to improve or have me improve upon when we do this again next week? I know I've already had some feedback about audio quality, and I'm fixing those issues.
That was ironic.
I think that things should
Disappeared
be
mid-word.
I used one of my preparedness for a joke, but I want to actually use that because the actual thing I wanted to do there was just to take out supplies that we could use to like clean things up if we needed to.
All right, you now have cleaning supplies.
I was thinking tissues, and I just want to put this on the record before next week. Sandals is going to use that to touch the blood to see if it's real blood or not.
That would be a good idea.
So that's the idea that I had there when it became clear that no one was actually going to be eating and we were just going to eat the cake. So that was my retcon there. But yeah, I think everything works really really well. We don't have any issues with the system, and I mean, people in the chat seem to be loving it. The production value is great.
Yeah.
Did anyone in the chat have any critique about how things were going? People did. I know people said, I believe Alistair in the chat at one point said, it's unfair how good this looks, which is awesome. So I think people are really excited about that. I think maybe this is Min said the Resident Evil style inventory was really sick.
Yeah, I had fun making those.
It's really cool.
All the character art assets are by one of my favorite artists, SundaysPlayzone. And if any of you want to like send tips their way, I'll send a coffee link out later. They deserve so much. They worked so hard on this. I'm so proud of them. It's
so great. I think it really worked.
This shit has higher production values than our visual novels. Like, this is fucking nuts.
I just need to get a full suite of sprites for every character, then I can cannibalize whatever happens in the events of this RPG to make my own visual novel.
Thank you, everybody, for watching, and the VODs will go live on YouTube soon. I guess I'll just throw them up after we do this. And thanks to all of the people who played with me. Thanks, Keith and Illusory and Marty and McSkinny. And thanks to Kaw for GMing.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Tell your friends to watch.